welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by today. For today's video, I'm going to be going over kind of a why you need an everyday makeup bag, kind of what I have in my everyday makeup bag, kind of a little bit of a shop my stash, kind of all mixed in. So if that sounds interesting to you, then why don't we go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so I will be popping in a clip here momentarily to show you guys just how much makeup I'm going to be fitting into the particular bags that I'm specifically going to be showing you guys. But while I'm doing it, I want to talk to you about why I think having an everyday makeup bag is important. It's something that I learned when I was attempting to do the, how many was it, 32 palettes in 35 days, and then I tried to do 15 and 30, but unfortunately my health got in the way of those challenges. However, I did take away a lot of stuff from that, and one being I need an everyday makeup bag. And you know, you may be thinking, what are you talking about? I have a makeup bag, all my makeup fits into this one little bag. And if that's you, that's awesome. I mean, that used to be me once upon a time ago until I amassed this huge collection. So now for me, I would literally just sit down at my vanity and be like, oh, okay, well, what primer do I want? Oh, what foundation do I want? What concealer, blah, 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 you know, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, it could take me a long time just to figure out what products I'm going to use, let alone get ready. So I figured out, no, I need an everyday bag that I go to, and this also will help me kind of, you know, go through my stash better. I can rotate my stash better and keep a closer eye on what I actually have. So yeah, that is kind of my idea today. I'm going to show you guys me put all this makeup into these two makeup bags that I got. But I'm also going to show y'all some alternative makeup storage things that I have found that I like as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by showing you guys the main pieces that I will be using, and those are actually from a fellow YouTuber. Her name is, and you've probably heard of her, her name is Allie Glines. And so I picked up her full collection, and I don't remember what, hold on. I'm going to tell y'all what they're called, and I'll probably pop it up and pop the value, the dollar amount up there as well, because I just want y'all to know. Alright, so I got the gray full bag collection and the gray classic bag collection. So that's what I got. And the full bag is $84 and the classic is $58. I can't remember if I got any kind of discount. I don't think I did. But I had my eyes on these for a while. And I do believe she has Afterpay, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, I've had my eyes on these for a while. When she first released them, I really liked the concept, and I hadn't quite found anything that looked as good as quality as these, like that weren't just as much, if not more. And I thought, well, if I'm going to spend that, then I'm going to go ahead and support a fellow creator, right? So yeah, that's what I decided to do. So she actually has two separate colors. She has gray, which is what I actually got. I got gray because I figured when we travel, my husband can also use the bag and not feel funny about it or whatever if he wants to. But she also has pink, which, to be honest, I might eventually get the pink. as well. I don't know, because I use it for, I've found that I've used them for various things. But anyways, I'm going to show you the bags now. I did show them in a haul that will be coming up. I'm not sure which one will be going up first, but anyways, they come in these satin like slip cases to protect them. Okay, this one is the full, or what did they call it? I'll get it down. Yeah, full bag collection. There's full and classic. Okay, so yeah, this one is the full bag collection. And so it's got a nice firm, sturdy handle right up here. Okay, and it's made out of, I believe, I'm not 100% sure. I'll check the website to make sure. I believe it's vegan leather. I don't think it's real leather. But it's Saffiano leather, and Saffiano is like a style of pattern. Like if you've had a Michael Kors purse, you've probably seen the Saffiano leather, and it's more durable, and it's waterproof for water resistant and all that. So, anyways, but it's really beautiful with this gray, and you've got your real pretty rose gold details. And then when you unzip these right here, it has this foam in here, and it has this fabric kind of netting in here to protect the bags underneath. And I'm hanging on to that foam just depending on, you know, how full the bag is, if the foam will fit in to help protect the makeup. But inside of here you have three separate bags. So the whole point of this is being able to organize everything. But if you see, there's a little bit of a space above there. So she's actually planned and left room where you could put palettes on top of the here. And you can also put palettes back behind here. So I thought, wow, that's just genius. And there's even a little bit of room on the side too. So I'm like, man, that's just really well thought out. And then you've got a zippered pouch right here where you could put, you know, some tools, or makeup brushes, or whatever you need to get to quickly here. So yeah, so this is the full bag collection. So it comes with, this is called a medium bag. So it comes with one medium bag, and you are able to buy these bags on their own as well. The medium bag is $34. There you go. And again, I know that sounds a little expensive, but honestly, if you shop at like Sephora or Ulta for good quality makeup bags, you're going to see that they're going to run pretty high. I don't know, just kind of my thoughts. And then these are the small right here, and it comes with two of the small ones in the full bag collection. And then there is more foam down at the bottom. So I'm going to take that out because we want to be fair and fit as much as we possibly can in here. So I'm going to put those back in there real quick. I already forgot how they fit back in there. Put those in there. And then we'll look at the, I'll get it down, I promise, the classic bag collection. So the classic bag, and I'll put them side by side after I show you, whoops, the classic bag. I'll put them side by side so that you guys can see the size difference. I think, look at it as like, one could be literally like your everyday makeup bag, and one could be like your travel, or, you know, for a real long trip travel makeup bag, if you don't have a lot of makeup like I do. I have a lot of makeup and I overpack makeup, so I have no problem filling these up. Again, another satin slip case. Again, it's got the nice sturdy handle, and it's got the rose gold details with the zippers and her logo right there, Allie Glines. Again, and I open them up. And in here, again, it did come with the foam and the little kind of fabric netting to protect these. And this comes with 2 small bags. So those come out, and then there's still room to put a palette or put palettes on top of here, and there's still room to put stuff in the back and a little bit on the side, and you still have your zippered pouch. So same exact setup, just a little bit smaller. So yeah, so here, and I'll pop the dimensions up as well on the screen, just so that you'll be fully educated, just so you know. Oh wait, let me see if that had the foam in the bottom. I bet it did. Let me take that out if it did. That way went, yep, it sure does. Yeah, so it has the foam on the bottom too, and it had the little, silica, don't eat, all that, so I took all that out of there. Okay, so let me zip this back up so I can hold these up next to each other and show you what they look like side by side. And like I said, I'll put the dimensions up just so that you are aware. So here we go, right here. Hopefully we're in frame. That is the size difference. Okay, so if I put this like that, that is the size difference. Sorry, it's a little heavy. They're a little heavy, even without having makeup in them, because they're pretty sturdy. I'm trying to get this as close to the edge as possible and tilt it upright, but there you go. That kind of gives you an idea of the difference in the sizes. So I'm actually going to be filling both of these up today, and I'll be kind of going through what I'm putting in here. I will tell you, if I'm not mistaken, just about everything that I will be fitting into these bags, I think fit into one bag that I will be showing you guys. So that I had gotten off of Amazon in the past. So, and it's a good bag. I recommend it. It's just had a little bit of wear and tear. Shows a little bit faster or whatever, but I mean, it was very reasonably priced and very sturdy and holds a lot of makeup. All right, so let's get started with the big one. The big one is where I'm going to house the majority of my, makeup, my complexion products, stuff like that. The smaller one, I plan to put like, more tools and things that I don't use necessarily quite as much. Alright, now that I've shown you all the bags and how beautiful they are and how excited I am about them, I am going to go ahead and fill them up with you guys. I do not have space in this area to be able to do my camera where it can go like down and face down. So what I'm going to do instead is just show you guys what I'm putting into the bag as I'm putting the bag, putting it in the bag. And then as we kind of get along to different things, I'll take pictures with my camera so that I can insert them in here. So you guys will kind of still see the process. And what I mean, like I have this bin right here that I'll be putting into a bag, and then like I'll take a picture and so on and so forth, and I'll be telling y'all what I'm putting into the bag. So we are going to start with the complexion products, which is actually this bin that I was holding up. So this is like my primers, my foundation, my concealers, color corrector, yep, and I've got one setting spray. So that is we're going to start with the medium bag. So those are going to go into the medium bag. and I don't foresee any problems whatsoever because I have already done this before. So right now I'm putting in my Lancôme Tint Idole. That's my favorite not mascara, that's my absolute favorite foundation. I am putting in my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, Hollywood Filter, whatever. This is like, you can use it as a primer underneath, which will make you really, really glowy, or you can use it as a highlighter underneath or on top of your makeup. Really beautiful. Let me grab something that's plastic to put in between. I've got this CoverGirl Plus Olay Simply Ageless that I'm still testing out, so I'm going to put that in there. And then I have this L'Oreal Age Perfect Serum Foundation, which is another one of my favorite foundations right now. This is more of an everyday foundation for me than the Lancôme is. Lancôme is more like filming and going out. And then I've got the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation because I've only used it once, so I want to try it out some more. So yep, that's what I have in there for, oh, and I've got one more foundation. I've got the CoverGirl Plus Olay Simply Ageless, the cream one, that I tested out, so I've got that as well. So there you go, those are the foundations that I have in here. So now I'm going to add some primers, or one primer, I guess. I only have one primer, okay. So I'm going to add the Smashbox Primerizer, and I'll probably go back and actually, yep, there it is right there. Add also the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. We'll go in there. Let's see, and then the only setting spray that I have is the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. I probably have some other ones, and if they will fit, I may add them at the end, but for now I think that's just fine. Let's see what else I need to put in here. I've got my concealers over here, so I've got a Jeffree Star concealer that's way too light for me, so I use it to mix with other concealers that are too dark for me. Then I've got the Age Perfect Radiant Serum Concealer. I've already used almost half of this, so you can tell I really like this one. I have the It Bye Bye Under Eye concealer. I have the Tarte Creaseless concealer. And then I have two of the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo concealers, and just in different shades. And then I have the Becca Color Under Eye Brightening Color Corrector thingy. So putting all that in there. All that's fitting without a problem. So I am going to take a picture now of what it looks like before I add anything else. So let's take a picture for you guys so that you can see how much room is left in here. So there you go. There is one bin in, and then now I'm going to add my powders in here. So let's go ahead and do that. There's a little bit of shifting when I was taking the picture, but that's okay. It just takes a little bit of manipulating. I'm putting in the e.l.f. what's this called? Halo Glow Setting Powder. I'm putting in the NYX High Glass setting powder or finishing powder, whatever they call it. I've got the Juno Blur setting powder. I have the It by Pores setting powder. And then I have 2 of the CoverGirl Simply Ageless. I've got the translucent, and then I've got the one that has pigmentation to it. So I will get those in there. And then I've got one more to put in here, and that is a Lancôme. It's like a dual finishing. It's like a dual finish powder. You can use it as a powder foundation, or as just a powder. So that's also going to go in there. So with all that in there, I'm going to zip this up. And take a picture of it. I'll take a picture from the side so, whoops, you can see it's not like bowing out too much or whatever. So there you go. So in this one bag right here, I fit in what was in 2 of these containers. So I had these 2 containers, and they were kind of spilling over. You saw that. So I have, I don't know, how many foundations did I put in here? Like 4 foundations, 1 primer. The Charlotte Tilbury could be a primer. So 2 primers, like 5 concealers, like 5 powders. So I mean, that's excessive. Obviously, that's not something I'm going to carry around with me on an everyday basis. But this, again, like I said, helps me kind of move through my stash. Everything's kind of in one location. So, you know, that's why I have so much in here. But for the everyday gal, she might be able to fit her whole makeup collection in here, or she might, you know, be able to fit half of it, and maybe the other bag would be better for her, or maybe, you know, this one's perfect for her. Who knows? So that's why I want to show y'all what fits. Alright, so there's the complexion stuff. Next up, I'm going to, with these 2 smaller bags, I am going to go in and we're going to do my powder products. So like my blushes, and bronzer and highlight, if they will fit. We're going to start with blush. So let's see, I have Colourpop. I have 3 of their powder blushes from the, I forget what collection it was called, the Garden Variety collection. Trying out their blushes. I have 3 from Loreal from the Age Perfect line. And these are kind of bulky, so stuff those in there. And then I have 2 from Kylie. So we'll put those in there as well. Okay. And with that still leaves some room. So I'm going to take a picture like I was doing before. So there you go. There's that picture. So now I'm going to start adding from here. These are my bronzers and highlighters. So I've got a Kylie bronzer. And might as well put the Kylie highlighter back there with it. Oops, it fell over. There we go. So those are in there next to each other. Come on. Sorry, just trying to get the lid to stay open. And these keep falling on me. Okay, here we go. And then now I'm going to put in the Milani Sun-Kissed bronzer. Or no, what's it called? Silky Matte bronzer and Sunlight is the shade that I wear. I'm trying to pan my butter bronzer, so I'll put that in there, even though it's a little dark for me right now. And then for highlighter, I've got this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. And then I've got this Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. So let's see if that'll fit in there. That one's kind of bulky. So I wasn't quite expecting this one to fit in here. We'll see. Might surprise me. I could squeeze it in here, but I really don't know that I want to. Let me see. Actually, yeah. No, it's fitting in here and it doesn't seem to be really damaging the zipper. Wow, I can't believe I got all that in there. Alright, so I got 3 Colourpop blushes, 3 L'Oreal blushes, 2 Kylie blushes, a Kylie bronzer and highlighter, 2 other bronzers, and 2 other highlighters in here. There you go. So I was not able to fit these because these are quite large. Oh, I missed this. I know that that'll fit in there. We can just unzip this real quick and it'll go right on top, I'm sure. So, sorry, this is hard with one hand, but well, I think maybe one of the blushes is catching on the edge. I think I'm going to shift this around. One sec. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then the bronzer went right in, right on top. So, I don't know if I showed y'all, I just added that right in, right up on top. And I kind of rearranged where I had the blushes, just so there you go. There's all of my bronzers and blushes and whatnot that I was planning to put in there. I knew that this wouldn't fit. This is a palette and this might as well be a palette. So I knew that those weren't going to fit in there. So let me take a picture of that so y'all can see just how much is in there. Okay, let's see what's next. Alright, so next up we're going to do my cream contour, any type cream blush, any type of cream stuff I have. I also have like little travel size, whatchamacallit, little travel size skincare. My brain didn't want to work for a second there. In here as well, so that I can hopefully, you know, have a little bit without having to take a lot with me. Alright, so I am putting in the e.l.f. Cream Contour palette because I'm trying to make a final decision on it once and for all, whether or not I like it. Putting in the L'Oreal Multitasking Eye, Lip, and Cheek palette. Got this in BoxyCharm. Haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I really want to. It looks really lovely. This is a Graftobian foundation palette, but I like to use it for contouring and bronzing, cream contouring and bronzing. It's a really good formula. It's used by professional makeup artists. Okay, let's see. I've got from KKW Beauty, I've got her light highlighter in light 1 and 2. And then I've got her light contour in light 1 and 2. And her fair in her Fair Contour and Fair 1 and Light 1. So those 3 are going in there. Okay. I know Jordana went out of business, but I want to use this up. So this is a cream contour from Jordana. That's going in there. I've got a cream contour. This is more of a bronzer for me from Wet n Wild that I'm trying to use up. Then I have a cream contour from Maybelline that I'm trying to use up. Let's see. And then I have from e.l.f. the monochromatic multi-stick right here. I have, oh, this is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. This probably should go with my complexion stuff. And it will still fit in there. So that's what I'll do, is I'll put it in with my complexion stuff, because that's more of a primer. Alright, perfect. Yep, that fit in there, no problem. And then I've got a little bitty Milk Makeup blush. I think it's a multi-stick, lip and cheek, yeah. Right here. I think I got that in, no, it wouldn't have been BoxyCharm because that's a mini. And then I've got a Julep blush, a cream blush here. Then I have a Colourpop Super Shock blush here. And do I have any other makeup treat? Yep, I have the Flower Blush Balm. I have yet to try this, so this is in here. This needs to go with complexion as well, so hold on one second. And I'll open that bag back up and throw that in there, because I don't think it'll have any problem fitting. Nope, not at all. It fits just fine. Wow. Alrighty, and then I'm adding an eye cream, Neutrogena Eye Boost. Another eye cream. This is the Shiseido Wrinkle Resistance something or another. I have the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. You know, just to have some skincare in there. Now we're playing Tetris a little bit. Bear with me just a second. Yeah, there we go. That's better. And then last but not least, I have the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. And all of that fit in there. Plus, I have a little bit of room to spare. So I might, like, I don't know, put a little powder puff or something in there, but I'll take a picture. So after that one bin, this is what it is looking like now. I'll be popping that up on the screen. And then let's see, let's maybe just put like a, do I not have any sponges in here? Nope. So let me grab some Wedge sponges that I know I have that would probably be really handy with all that cream products. So I've got these cute little Wedge sponges that I got from AOA Studio, so I'm going to put those in there. And then I'll close her on up. And then that way those will kind of help blend the cream if I need them to. So there we go. There is everything. Just in the bags only so far that I have fit inside of this amazing makeup bag. Let's see. There we go. let me take a picture for you guys. I haven't put anything in the thing up here. I haven't put any palettes in yet. So what we're going to do is make sure to, you know, shift the bags completely forward and to one side so that I can fit in palettes if I want to. So what I'm going to bring is I've got this Hourglass ambient lighting edit palette, so I'll put that in there. This is great because it's got the ambient lighting powders, plus it's got 2 blushes and a bronzer, so this is perfect little multitasker. This is kind of the same thing. This is the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. It has like bronzer, blush, contour, all that in there as well. So this is perfect. I love it. So both of those fit no problem in the back. Actually, I might fit those on the side because then I could possibly do eyeshadow palettes in the back. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I am back now. So let's see. First off, we're going to start off by putting in the Stone Cold Fox palette. So this is one of Colourpop's big palettes. I'm going to put that in here. Then I'm going to put the Violet Voss hashtag palette in here. And remember, I've already put on the side my Cover FX palette and my Hourglass ambient lighting palettes as well. So I've already got those in there. Alright, then now in the back I'm going to do Modern Renaissance. And let's see if I can fit Jackie Aina back there too. No, that would be pushing it. Okay, so only one of those. It would have to be a skinnier palette. But that's okay. So Modern Renaissance, and then I could totally fit in some Colourpop little small 9-pan palettes. So I'll do Lilac You a Lot. And it looks like there's room for probably one more back there, and I'll do the Colourpop, the Mandalorian, the Child palette. Love these palettes. They'll go back there. And even still, with all of that, I still have space, believe it or not. So I have these 5-pan palettes from Colourpop. So let's see how many of them I can fit in here. There's 1 and 2, 3, and 4. And I think if I wanted to really push it, I could squeeze number 5 will fit too. Alright, sorry, I'm not sure where I left off. My camera cut off. But, so I fit all 5 of these 5-pan palettes in here. There is nothing in the pouch that's on the cover, so I'm going to grab a few makeup brushes to throw in there, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I just crammed a ton of makeup brushes in there in that the top zippered pouch. I don't know that I would ever take that many makeup brushes. That's probably excessive, or it is excessive, but I'll show y'all. I just want to show y'all how much will fit. So I mean, I've got a lot of brushes in there, and then I added like a little, I've got like a little travel mirror. So this is, let me see if I can, there we go. This is what we're looking like here. Completely full now. To the brim. Let's see, can we close it without overextending the zippers? On that side, yes. Let me see. Yes. Woohoo! Now this is going to be extremely heavy. I know this. So this would probably go into a roll-on bag of some sort or whatever. I doubt that I would just carry this around like this. But what does it look like that? Is that just, oh yeah, there's just extra space there. I was making sure. Okay, cool. So yeah, no, there's nothing like bulging. That's just extra space right there. So there you go. I mean, you guys saw how much I put in there. And it's not like bulging crazy or anything nuts like that. So there you go. There's one down. So let's go ahead and do the other one, and I'll show y'all the rest of what I'll be putting in there. Oh, I forgot to put my highlighters in there. Darn it. Well, those will have to fit in the small bag. I forgot to put in the Jeffree Star highlighter and the Ofra highlighting palette. Definitely want that in there. Alright, so as a reminder, this is the, what did she call it? Signature or Classic bag, and it comes with 2 of the small bags. Okay, so what I have left is I've got things like things to hold my hair back, and again, we're just sticking with makeup here. If this was like a real trip for me or whatever, I would try to consolidate and have all of my toiletries as much together, including all my hair products and, you know, makeup products and stuff like that, especially since we can't travel with very many liquids, unfortunately. That being, if of course it was a plane trip. Now, if it's a road trip, I'm overpacking. Always. It always works out that way. Alrighty, so in here, we're going to do lips. So I have this bin right here. Come on, stay open. Thank you, lid. With lipsticks and lip liners and all that. So let's see, we're going to put in a Physicians Formula lip mask, or lip butter lip sleeping mask. I've got a KVD what's liquid lipstick. I've got actually 3 of them, I think. Yeah, 3 of those. I have a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. I have the Charlotte Tilbury that I haven't tried yet. I have some Colourpop Luxe lip oil. I have the Loreal Age Perfect satin lipstick, I think is what it's called. I have 3 Buxom lip glosses because they're my fave. And then I have 2 Colourpop satin lips that I need to use up. They're getting close to expiring, so I need to use those up before they go bye-bye. And then I've got 1 matte, so that I have my matte red in here. And then I have lip liners to match. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lip liners. Alrighty, so there you go. That is that. So let me take a picture now that I've put all of those lippies in there so that you guys can see what's left. Remember, this is the small bag. Alright, so next up, I'm going to add in, I don't have anything else there, right? Yeah, no, okay. I'm going to add in like hair products because Us women always need to have some hair products. So I've got hair ties. And then I've got a scrunchie too, because I love my scrunchies. Then, pardon me, what else do I have? I've got some hair clips. So those will go, let's do purple. We'll do my purple hair clips. So let me see if I clip them together, if it'll take up less room, or yeah, that seems okay. So there we go. Got those in there. What else do I want to put in this one? I think I already had that mirror in the other one. Alright, so I'm also going to put in my lash box, which I just realized I don't know if I have my lash glue. So this has lashes that I've already used, which makes it easier because they're already pre-trimmed. And then this has a nice mirror, so you can do 3 different styles or whatever in there. So, oh, nope, that won't fit in there. That's okay. So let's see what else might fit in there. I don't need you. An eyelash curler would come in handy, but I think I might want to keep that with everything else. So I think I'll just put my powder puffs in here. So I've got my powder puffs. Put those in there, and I'll zip it just because the powder puffs are kind of pushing out a little bit. And I'll take a picture. There you go. So y'all saw all those lipsticks, lip liners, had like 3 powder puffs, 2 hair clips, all that fit into this small one right here. And then what I have left is this one bin right here of like tools, like my eyelash curler, and I've got some other, it looks like I've got some other eye brushes and stuff like that. So anyways, but I've got my eyelash curler, I've got sharpeners, got a palette knife. Oh, which reminds me, I should have a palette in here too. I wonder if I have. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to stick this AO. Will it fit? No, it won't fit. It'll probably fit on the side. Yes. Cool. Okay, I'll talk about this in a second. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to do my lash curlers. I've got 2 different pencil sharpeners, because I try to do one for eyeliner, one for lips, so that I don't cross-contaminate. I've got scissors for lashes. I've got a tool for lashes. What else? I have a palette knife, which is great for mixing stuff together. Let's see. I know I have some tweezers. Yep, I've got some tweezers. This is a lash separator, so I've got that. This is always handy when your lashes get clumped together. I've got another pair of tweezers, and then I've got some lip brushes, which always come in handy. So let's put those in there. And then I'll put my eyelash case in there. I did not get any eyelash glue, so I'm really glad I'm looking at this. So Let me see if I can grab a fresh thing of eyelash glue over here. Yes, this is the Kiss Lash Glue Liner in black. Love this. Just ordered some more because I love that stuff. Let's see, what else can I fit in here? Oh, yes. My color change. So I use this. It's just a sponge, but what you do is if you have shadow on your brush, you just run it through here. It takes all the old previous shadow and pigmentation off. It might stain. Your brush might be stained, but the pigmentation from the previous shadow will be gone. So it won't show up. So that's nice. That kind of stands up in here kind of like a compact. So it doesn't take up quite as much room as I was afraid it might. There we go. Okay. And then I am trying to think if there's anything else. So I've got another little travel mirror. I'll stick that in there. Why not? You can never have enough travel mirrors. I've already got Lash curlers, so trying to think if there's anything else. I think that is it. I might add some of these little like I might add this little kabuki brush. It's a nice little powder brush, and call that a day. So I mean, there's actually still room left in here if I needed to add something to this one. And realistically, if I was traveling, I'd probably have 3 pairs of lashes on there already. Let's see. Take a picture of that for you guys real quick. And those fit perfectly side by side. And then this right here, it's a clear acrylic mixing palette. So it's basically just a piece of acrylic that you can like squirt, you know, foundations or put concealers on. You can mix lip colors. You could mix all kinds of stuff on here. So these are super handy, and it comes with a little mixing spatula. So I'm just going to put that whole set in here because that's perfect. That comes in very handy, especially when you're on vacation and you bring maybe multiple shades of foundation, because you know as vacation goes on you're hopefully going to get darker. So that comes in really handy to mix up your foundation. Alright, so let's see, I have this highlighting palette that I didn't get to put in the other bag. This is the Ofra Feeling Myself highlighting palette. It has 3 little mini highlighters. This is old packaging, but it has Rodeo Drive, Pillow Talk, and Blissful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'll have to go on like that. And then this is my Jeffree Star Peach Goddess Skin Frost. It was shattered, unfortunately, so it has since been repressed, but I absolutely love this. So that will fit in there, and that leaves still more room. So let's see, what other palettes would I want to bring with me? Will this fit? I think this might actually fit in there. Oh yeah, that fits no problem. The ABH Norvina palette. And then I actually have space in the back still for probably a couple Colourpop, or let's do some Huda palettes. So I'll put both of those in there. Will they go side by side? They may not both fit, but they might. Let me see. Oh, yep, they fit. there you go. And honestly, room to spare, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with the little dual-ended brushes that I have here and little dual or foam applicators. I like to use foam applicators every once in a while when I think about it. Lip brushes, more dual brushes, dual-ended brushes. These are great for travel because then, you know, you're multitasking. And a little kabuki brush. Wow. Throw a couple more scrunchies in there, why not? Because, you know, your hair's gonna be all messy sometimes when you're on vacation. And there we go. It is, it's full, but it's not full, if that makes sense. Like, it's full, but like there's still room. So here, let me take a picture of this one for you. So there you go. So you can see just how much makeup all of that holds. So I highly recommend these bags. They're very sturdy. This probably would be what this is probably what I'll be taking on vacation with me since we're going to the beach. I don't wear a lot of makeup at the beach. But I do wear some, you know, so this is like perfect, I think, for that. But I do have some other makeup bags or makeup containers that I have used and still use that I can recommend that aren't as expensive as these. You can always go onto Amazon and find stuff, no problem. But if you see me kind of scoot over, I have some stuff here in the back. I'll be like Vanna White showing you her right here. I'm going to start with this one. This one was my first bag, big bag that I got. And this thing is ginormous. This right here will hold most of what went in those bags except for the palettes. If that makes sense. So it might hold like 3 or 4 of the palettes. So see, unlike Allie's, this is like completely flush, so you don't have the extra space on top. You can take these dividers out though and move these dividers out however you please. In here you can store your makeup brushes, and there is like a side zipper pocket right here where you can like put some palettes and stuff, but it won't fit very much. It's very tight, but in here it fits tons. So this was kind of my first travel bag that I got off of Amazon. I loved it. It was great. It has like the little, let me show y'all, it has this little thing right here, this little strap, so it would actually hold this up if I wanted it to. Not that it makes much of a difference, but then that way it wouldn't fall back. It would, you know, and I can adjust it however I want to. I can, you know, bring it closer by pulling this thing, or I can let it come out farther by adjusting the toggle. Anyways, I'm going to take that off of there though, so I don't really care about that right now. Another thing I do like about this is that the sides are kind of fortified, a little hard if you hear that. So like if you were to actually like check this, you might actually still make it fine with your makeup, just because it's hard all the way around except for on top. But the bottom is relatively hard. And then the other thing I like about this is it has this thing right here that fits on top, fits over a, whatchamacallit, you know, from the suitcase, the handle from the suitcase. So this slides just right onto the handle on your rolling suitcase, so then you're not having to carry it. I wish that Allie's bags had that feature. That would be nice, or some kind of carrying strap. What I don't like is how well it does and doesn't hold up. You can see how much it's raveling right there, and I've only taken a few trips with it. So yeah, it still works great. Still serves its purpose. I will still use it. I just wanted something that looked a little bit nicer and might hold up a little bit better. But this I got on Amazon. It was probably $30 to $40, so not bad at all. To hold almost as much as both of those collection bags held, all in just this one. But that's pretty huge. But, you know, depending on your makeup, you know, size. So yeah, I got that on Amazon. Then I'll just throw this one out there. You've got the old school caboodles. I had to pick this up when I saw it. It's purple. It's beautiful. I don't have anything in it right now, but I'll probably use it for like my Shop My Stash little thing. So it's pretty cute. It still has like the little fold up. Hold on, there's like a tab right here. There you go. You've got your fold up mirror right there, just like we did back in the old school ages. This little tray comes out. So this could hold quite a bit of makeup as well. And I think this was like $20 on Amazon. They have tons of colors. They have some different styles too. And man, I know I rocked my caboodle for years, well into my upper 20s, until I think the latch finally gave out on me. I probably would still be using it today if the latch hadn't given out on me. So I definitely like the caboodles. They're great for travel, nice and sturdy and all that. But maybe not so much for a plane. I don't know. And then for some soft, like, shell options, this is also made by Caboodles. I think I got this at Walmart. I think it was $20. And it holds tons of makeup. Like, I'm trying to see what I can put next to it. Well, here, I'll put the caboodle next to it. So there's that caboodle, and then there's this bag right here. So you can see it's a really big bag, and it has like a little mirror in there that I left the plastic on because I never used it. So it's a really big bag. There's not any cushioning or padding or anything like that, but I mean, if you're carrying your makeup like in a bag or whatever, it should be fine in one of these. And I think this was like $20, like I said. Jeffree Star makes something very similar, and I think his looks a lot nicer. This is the black leather, vegan leather, of course. I know that some people don't support him, but his bags are really nice. You open this up, and this has got my night skincare in here right now, but see, there's tons and tons of room in here, and it holds, look at all that it's holding right now. So it's holding all that skincare right there, no problem. I think these are about $20 too. I think they're like $22, if I'm not mistaken. They might be $30. And so they're really good quality. I think that this is better quality than this one is, personally. And it just looks classier, but that, you know, not everybody supports Jeffree Star, and I completely understand that. But he has a massive selection of colors to choose from if you don't mind purchasing from him. And here's another one of his bags. This is crazy, this bag, how big it really is. I mean, if you put it next to my head, it's it's really good size. And I know, like, when he first showed these, I think he put a blood sugar palette in there. So, for example, I'll put, like, I'm betting I can fit all 4 of these ABH palettes. So I've got the Soft Glam, the Norvina, the Riviera, and Carly Bible. I bet all 4 will fit in here. All 4. I mean, I didn't even struggle. And there's still room in there. See? There's still room in there. So, these might be 20. I think these are the ones that are $20. Those other ones are probably 30 or 35. But I mean, these hold a lot, surprisingly. So, and these again come in tons of shades. This is the holographic black. I thought it was really cool looking. I'll probably eventually get a few of the other ones. I want the holographic purple or pink. So here's, yep, another option for you. And then here's a little option I found on Amazon. It was a 3-bag set, I think, for like $25-ish. And this right here is a lot like that big bag, the black one that I showed you. It's got the little things in here where if you want to, you can divide it out. I took them out because I didn't like them in there. They were getting in my way. They were frustrating me. And then up here, you've got a spot where you can put brushes or whatever you want to put. And there's a little side pocket right here. So this is like a smaller, much smaller version of that black bag that I showed you guys. But this is waterproof and will hold up a little bit. Well, I don't know if it's completely waterproof, but it's like vinyl. So it'll hold up, I think, a little bit better than the other one that I showed you guys. But it came with this, and it came with this bag here. So that's what that bag looks like. Has double zippers. This bag feels kind of a little cheap, if I'm being honest. Like it wouldn't last a real long time. But, you know, I was mostly paying for this right here. I was paying the $25 or whatever. And it also came with this one right here, which is pretty big too. So there you go. So there are just some other suggestions, options, whatever. But like I said, the whole reasoning behind an everyday makeup bag for me is just to streamline my day, because otherwise I can literally stay in here for hours and just play with makeup. And just be like, well, I don't know, hem and haw over, you know, which foundation or whatever I want. So it's nice to have everything in one spot. And then, like, literally if I wanted to go on a vacation, I could literally just grab my makeup bag and we could go without me even having to think about it. Now, granted, I know when we go on vacation, I will be thinking about it just a little bit, because I know there'll be some nights I'll probably do some colorful looks, and then the rest of the time I'll probably be pretty toned down. So, yeah, so with all that being said, tell me how you store your makeup. Tell me how big your collection is. If you have an everyday makeup basket or a bag or something that you work out of, or if something like this you think might help streamline your process. Let me know what you think. Oh, and by the way, I should have said this at the very beginning. This video idea actually came from Whitney Hendrick, and I will make sure to link her video down below in the description box. She was the original person who I saw make this video. And I saw her make it a little while back, and I thought, oh, yeah, that's pretty awesome. that's something that I need to do. And then whenever I started doing the 35 palettes or 32 palettes in 35 days, I was like, oh yeah, okay, now I definitely realize how much I need to do this. And I kind of did it a little bit and it helped. And it would have helped, I think, tremendously with the 15 palettes in 30 days, but unfortunately my stomach got on a cycle where I was basically sick every other day, so I didn't get to meet that goal for myself, but I don't care. I'm just gonna keep pushing out videos. That's the way it goes. So anyways, with all that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will consider subscribing and ring that notification bell so that you will be notified of future content that I post. I also will be having some giveaways coming up soon, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that, right? So make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you know, give it a thumbs down. That'll let me know what you do and don't like. I think I did mention this already, but again, this video idea initially I saw from Whitney Hendrick, so I do want to give her credit, and her video will be down in the description box below, so definitely want to give her credit because I think that it was quite brilliant. So she has some really good insight. So if you've never watched her, she's real, what's the word? She's real blunt, basically. She just tells it how it is, and I like that. So, and then, you know, she's kind of on the whole anti-consumerism like a lot of people are now. So I really like listening to her, and she's been in this space for a long time, so she has, I think, some really good advice from the videos I've seen. Anyways, enough of that. So chatting up Whitney there for you. So thank you, Whitney, for the video idea. She has no idea who I am, and she probably won't see this, but I want to make sure she gets credit. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you are having a great day or evening wherever you are in this world. I hope that you are staying safe. I hope that you are staying healthy, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!